How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Chaos Child. Now, we are in Chapter 3. In the last episode, we transitioned from Chapter 2 to Chapter 3 as we approach the school festival. Currently, it is October 9th here in the game. October 10th is tomorrow, if you couldn't tell. I am very excited. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's so many things that seem to be adding up that in terms of events that will occur on October 10th. We're expecting a death, a very strange death, just like all the others. We're now going to be expecting an interview. We're going to be expecting Takuru's death. He is now being targeted. There's just a lot going on, and I'm super excited. Anyways, let's see what the hell's going on here. Tashida Hiroko was working at her part-time job as a grocery store cashier. Her husband was always out working late, but he didn't actually make any money. His airheaded personality meant that he was something or other stuck in lower management. Alright. Sorry. In case you guys couldn't tell, I can't speak. Or read. Or anything else. Her son was in college and spent all of his time playing. Aw, man. She was spending a lot of money to send him there, so he'd grown into a selfish boy who constantly demanded cars and trips. Of course, their budget was always stretched to the limit. They hadn't built up any kind of savings. They lived in Shibuya, true, but she had to live with her in-laws, which didn't make things easy at all. The idea of going to lunch with her friends from the neighborhood seemed as remote as the fiction she saw paraded on the news every night. She wanted an easier life. Lately, she'd been all sighs. Yesterday, she'd actually sighed at work and gotten a warning from her boss. The store where she worked was along Meiji Road, about a 5-minute walk from Shibuya. The lunchtime rush had ended and things were calming down. She wanted to take a little break, and it wasn't break time yet.
合計で3127円になります。
The woman in front of her, who was taking out her wallet, was one she'd seen several times before. She wore fancy clothes and had a slender, attractive body. Her makeup was perfect too, even when she was only going shopping at a supermarket. She must live in a different world. Maybe she was what they called a celebrity wife. The woman seemed very anxious as she waited for her to finish. Tashida hadn't even handed over her change yet, and she'd already lifted up her shopping basket. What was bothering her so much? Was she feeling sick? She did seem a little pale. Tashida wondered about her, but they didn't have enough of a relationship that she felt comfortable asking. She handed her the receipt and her change, and the woman quickly left, Tashida greeted the next customer, and then gasped. It was a man. Oh. Okay. And he was wearing a mask. Now you see, currently, at least in America, wearing a mask at a grocery store is normal. At the time of recording this, keep that in mind. I don't know how that will be in the future. Hopefully different. But wearing that kind of mask, even now, would be a little concerning. The mask had the same design as those things they called sumo stickers. She'd heard about the stickers on the news several days ago. She'd learned that lately they were popular in Shibuya and nowhere else. She had seen them several times on her way to and from work. It was a disgusting design, and the idea of Shibuya being overrun with the things made her sick. And this man was wearing a mask with the same design. That meant she couldn't see his face. His clothes were completely normal. They weren't particularly filthy, and he didn't look like a pervert or a crazy man. But that made it even stranger that he'd be wearing a mask to hide his face, and one so poorly constructed that it was obviously handmade. Was this why the last customer had seemed so anxious? Piecing those two things together? Yeah, probably. The man was standing completely still. He didn't say anything to Tashida. And then she realized that she'd been staring at his face for quite a long time.
すみません。 いらっしゃいませ。
She looked inside a shopping basket. It was filled with several bowls of instant ramen and a single 2-liter.
4378円になります。
That's a lot. That's a lot for just instant ramen and soda, if that is soda, based on the whole 2-liter thing. As she gave him the total, she happened to see the customers in the other lanes. This time she was struck completely silent. They're all wearing masks, aren't they? It wasn't just her register. Every single register. Oh my god, dude. Had a customer wearing a mask. There were so many of them. And they were all standing silently. There were already 10 people lined up at her register, and all of them were wearing sumo sticker masks. The store never got this busy, even at lunchtime on a Saturday. The only thing that people in the masks had in common was that they were only men. That is a good point, actually. They all wore different clothes. A tall man in a sweatshirt. A fat, middle-aged man in running clothes. A well-built man in a sweater, and so on and so on. Not all of them looked like they had steady jobs, and not all of them looked like they were unemployed. And not one of them said a word. And they just stood there in line, masks on their head and baskets in their hands. Creepy as hell. The noisy supermarket suddenly fell silent. Oh, now it falls silent. Now that they're in line. Now that we, the reader, notices. All the other employees and customers stared at the man in the masks, or men in the masks, eyes wide. Well, that was concerning. On my way to the student council room, I remembered that I'd been planning on getting a mountain view and headed back to the vending machine, or to the vending machines. I guess we never did that last time. Yeah, in the end of the last episode, we were helping Kazuki, the one that never speaks. Wait, is that her name? Somebody else, or that name is shared with another character in another visual novel, so I'm trying to make sure that, yeah, I'm pretty sure her name's Kazuki. I'm trying to remember names, but I'm also trying to make sure I'm not getting any of them mixed up. Only caffeine and carbonation, combined with the mightiest of drinks, could slake my thirst. Alright, Okabe. Just as I was about to put my coin in the slot, I heard a voice I recognized.
Onoe? お前、手が足りないクラスの手伝いをしてるんじゃないのか?
そう、それ。お願いだから助けて。
She grabbed my hand and yanked me forward.
ちょっと待ってくれ。さっきからあちこち動きっぱなしで。
それどころじゃないんだってば。とにかくタクがいないと。あー、見つけた。
I heard the exact same phrase that I'd heard a moment ago.
先輩方、チャオっす。やあ、今日もお二人仲が良さそうで何よりです。
Yeah.
え？有村さん。
Will I ever be able to pronounce her name correctly?
殺されますよ。
Hopefully.
宮代拓先輩。
I remember the words she'd said before. It was definitely Ari Mota, who was in front of me now. Nope, still can't. The one at the murder scene. And the one who'd been talking to a detective about the case. I could feel myself start to sweat.
有村さん、なんで？
やだな、後輩なんだから呼び捨てでいいって言ってるじゃないですか。ねえ、リカ。リカ？名前、セリカでしょ？やだ？じゃあ、セリでファイナルアンサー？
I mean, I've also been pronouncing her name wrong too. But I've known that I was pronouncing it wrong, and I continue to do so because it's just easier to say. On the other hand...
ファイナルなのか、アンサーなのか。アンサー！ついでに私のことはヒナでいっから。はい、声に出して言ってみよう。せーの。 な。ダメ、たどたどしいぞ。もう一回。ひな。まだちょっち硬いけどいいとすっか。じゃよろしくね、セリ。
What was she doing? This wasn't the same Ari Mota who had told me I was going to be killed. This was how she was when she talked to her classmates. This only made me wonder. Was she planning something? What was she doing in the Love Hotel that day? That's still the burning question, isn't it?
宮代先輩、視線が熱いですよ。
いや。
もしや私に惚れちゃいましたか？タク、そうなの？
Why are you believing that?
違う、そうじゃ。
もうそんな否定しなくても素直になっちゃいなよ、ユウ。あ、でも言っときますけど、私に惚れると怪我するぜよ。
It was no good. I couldn't keep up with her energy.
というわけでセリ、宮代先輩借りてくぜ。
は
Before I could say anything, Ari Mota wrapped her arm around mine and pulled me away. Now I'm just slurring her name.
あり、ひな。
I'm doing her name
アディオスグラッシャー、
disjustice.
セリ。また来年。
Why are we incorporating Spanish now?
何ですか？
話してもらえませんか？
これは気が回りませんで。
She bopped herself on the head and let go of my arm. And then she led me further down the hall, humming as she went. What was she doing? It felt like she was up to something. She must have noticed I wasn't moving, because suddenly she turned around.
やだな、そんなあからさまに用心しないでくださいよ。ひなちゃん悲しい。
Did the game glitch out there, or was that just me? I'm gonna say that was just me. She pretended to cry.
一体どこまでが本気なんだ？わけがわからない。
ほら、ここです。さ、入って。
She pointed to an empty classroom. Oh yeah, this definitely spells good news. What was she planning on doing here?
でも
大丈夫ですって。取って食ったりなんかしませんからね。
いや、ちょっと。
I don't like how the music shut off. Turn it back on. Damn it. In the end, I gave in and went into the classroom.
さてと、先輩にここに来てもらった理由、わかりますか？
Nope, but I'm ready to hear the answer. Oh, come on, dude. I don't want a delusion right now. It's not time for that.
いえ。
Of course not.
心当たりないです？
And that was the only thing I could think of. But seeing the way she acted today, it was hard to believe that it was the same girl.
どっちの姿が本当の彼女なんだろう。
Honestly, based on the last two delusions that we've had to go through, I'd rather just not go with one this time around. Forgive me. Maybe. If what I was imagining was the real her, then the reason she brought me here must be... It had to be... that.
事件のことですか？
Ari Mota's expression turned serious. I gulped repeatedly, feeling a little overwhelmed.
その僕も聞きたかったんですけど、あの事件の。
何のことですか？
Ari Mota suddenly smiled. She was smiling, but her voice made it clear that she was refusing to answer my question. I would have liked it more if she'd been frowning. I opened my mouth as if being pushed forward by some indescribable fear.
今さらとぼけたって無駄だと思います。あの現場に君がいたことは確かなんですから。君はどうしてあそこにいたんですか?
She was looking at me, but I couldn't read any kind of emotion in her eyes, except anger and disappointment, and maybe annoyance. I almost stepped back, but stopped myself.
なんか先輩、刑事さんみたいっすね。
And now she was back to her her casual tone of voice.
くそ、なんだよこの子。
And she's not being cooperative today, huh?
あの人は古い友人で、時々ああして会って、いろいろと話を聞いてただけっすよ。
That was what she'd said before when she was meeting with that detective named Shinjo at Cafe Lax.
だから先輩が思ってるような関係じゃないですから残念でした。
I mean, we were having a delusion about a relationship between those two.
は？残念？
お、とぼけますか？あんなところで落ち合ってたんだからエッチな想像してたんでしょ。もう男子ってみんなそうですよね。やらしい。
いや、違う、そうじゃなくて。
またこんなところに連れてきたから本当はちょっと期待してたんでしょ
だからそういうのじゃなくて。
It made sense now that she mentioned it, but honestly the idea hadn't occurred to me at all.
僕はただ純粋に
Can we just leave? Can that be an option? Ari Mota looked at me with narrow eyes as if she was judging me. What was that about?
私が先輩をここに連れてきたのは宮代先輩のことが知りたくなったからです。
僕のことが？
というわけで
She started to rustle through the contents of a cardboard box that had been beneath the desk. Huh? What was she getting out? What was she gonna do with me?
だからそんなに警戒しちゃ嫌ですよ。これ手伝ってほしいだけですから。
It was a huge stack of papers.
これって？
今からこれ製本するんで手伝ってください。いやー、友達に頼まれちゃって。ほら、私って頼まれると断れないタイプじゃないですか。
No, I didn't know that.
待ってください。どうして君が頼まれたことに僕が駆り出されなきゃいけないんですか？
交換条件で学食の食券2週間分くれるって言うんですもん。
だからそれにどうして僕が？
愚問な、そんなの2人でやった方が早いからに決まってるじゃないですか。
いや、全然理由になって。
まあ細けいことはいいんですよ。まずはこっちのページから折っていきますよ。
She handed me a stack of printouts without waiting for my response.
ほら口を動かす前に手を動かす人になりましょう。
And then she ignored me and started to work. If Takuru really is good at anything, it's getting stuck with more shit to do. I guess that meant she didn't intend to tell me anything else about the case. The detective had said that Kakita, the victim in the revolving dead case, had been murdered, and that she was cooperating and exchanging information with him. But if I asked her about that, she'd find out that I had overheard her conversation at Cafe Lax. Well, didn't she know that we were there? In the end, I was forced to help make pamphlets for one of the younger classes that I knew nothing about.
もうすぐ復興祭っすね。
そうですね。
やりにくいな。
何がですか？
それっすよ、それ。後輩なんだから敬語はいらないって言ってるじゃないですか。
そうですよね。
まあいっか。そのうちおいおい後々後々ってことで。
Huh?
で何の話でしたっけ？
I don't know, actually.
そう思い出した。復興祭って言えば校庭にあるあの風鈴の飾り、先輩なんて書きました？
ああいうの好きじゃ。いや、なんでも。
Oh no. I'd said what I was really thinking.
僕それ書いてないです。言われたの忘れてて。
なんすかそれ、協調性ないですな。
I couldn't argue with that, but I had a feeling that no one got along with the group as well as Ari Mota.
でもそっか、その手があったか。私もそうすればよかったかもな。
I couldn't tell if she was faking or not, but at least on the surface, she seemed sincere.
有村さんはなんて？
知りたいっすか？
She brought her face up, she brought her face up close to mine, excuse me.
いや、まあ。
私はね秘密です。乙女の秘密は高いのですよ。
I know it's fake and everything, but I really hate this, like, personality deal that you find in anime and all that. It's so annoying. You get nowhere with the character. What? I really didn't understand. There was the Ari Mota that I was talking to now, and the Ari Mota that I'd seen with Shinjo, and the one that told me I was gonna be killed. Which one was the real one?
よし、できた。ちょっと先輩、まだ終わってないんすか？遅い。
ごめんなさい。
しょうがない。私が手伝ってあげるんで半分貸してください。
ありがとう。
No, wait. Why was I saying thanks? There was no reason for me to be doing any of this anyway, was there? What was I doing?
よし、できた。
I reached up to stretch my arms, and every joint in my shoulders, back, and hips cracked. I'd been helping people all day, and my body felt like it was reaching its limit.
あざっす。先輩のおかげで思ったより早く終わりました。グラッチェグラッチェ。
それで完成したこれはどこへ？
いいっすいいっす。それは取りに来てもらいますから。
そう。
I thought about asking her about the case again, but decided against it. To be honest, the look on her face I'd seen last time still scared me.
それじゃあ僕はここで。
先輩、ちょい待ちです。明日、渡部さんとの対談ありますよね。
Yes.
うん、ありますけど。
Even Ari Mota knew about it.
友達もみんな噂してますよ。今や先輩は注目の的。
Kazuki's classmates had been talking about it too. I guess it really was a big deal. That just showed how famous Watabe was, I guess.
で、お願いがあるんですけど。
Her suddenly sweet voice made my heart skip a beat, but I tried my best to hide it.
何ですか？
その対談の時に、あのスクープの元になった画像、どうやって撮ったか聞いてくれませんか？
The photo for his big scoop.
渡部さんの記事に貼ってあったあの画像のことです。
Wait a minute, I thought I saw something in that. Hold on. Damn it. If we see that again, there's something I want to take a look at on the left. It might have just been my imagination. Was that what she was talking about?
どうしてそんなことを?
Now, we now know that the stickers are absolutely different. The one that was posted up at the scene and the one that was used in Watabe's article. Those are absolutely different.
まあまあいいじゃないですか。細かいことは気にしない。明るく楽しくいきましょうよ。
だけど。
わかった。わかりました。じゃあ、これあげますから、ひなえちゃんとの約束。
Ari Mota slid something into my chest pocket and pushed me out into the hallway. We get pushed around a lot.
じゃ、助かりました。アディオスグラッシャー。
Her use of other languages is really annoying. Also, everything about her fake personality is really annoying. I took out the thing she'd put into my pocket.
ショック?
And only 3 days worth. The nerve. Now that I was alone, everything about Ari Mota seems somehow off. Everything that had happened, everything that she'd said, seemed like it was covered in lies. Everything, including the reward I'd been given, made it seem like I was being tricked. Well, duh. October 9th, 2015, Friday. Can we get to the 10th already? Shinjo took out a picture of the face of the man who'd stabbed Kurisu, and then showed it to Kunosato.
そちらの読み通り、こいつと病院に入院していた例のイラストレーターとはつながりがあった。
Kunosato didn't really react. She listened to him speak as if she knew everything he was going to say already.
同じ高校の同級生だ。一時は原作と絵を2人で分担して共同のペンネームで漫画を描いていたこともあるらしい。
そいつらが一連の猟奇殺人の犯人だという可能性は、アリバイはあるのか
？2人とも1年ほど前から病室もしくは部屋に引きこもりだ。イラストレーターの方は病院の監視カメラにもその記録が残ってる。壁砲の生徒を刺した男の方は家族の証言に頼るしかないが、警察に駆けつけてきた時。
What the yuck is that? And then a phone rang. Kunosato picked it up without saying a word to Shinjo.
私です。
Even from here, he could tell exactly how annoyed Arimura Hinai was. But Kunosato cut her off before she could say a word.
ごねるつもりか、それとも報告か、どっちだ？
そういうところが。
Kunosato had no intention of listening to her complaints. Did she do as she was told? Did she get any results? That's all Kunosato wanted to hear.
どっちなんだ？
伝えました。これでいいんですよね。
よし。明日は当然お前も立ち会え。直接だ。出なければ意味がない。
こういうのやめてもらえませんか？いろいろめんどくさいんです。私はあなた方に協力する気は。
Damn. Kunosato hung up before she could finish her sentence. Shinjo was glaring at her.
どうした？続けろ。
今のは有村さんだろう。こちらに無断で進めるのはやめてくれないか。
代替案のない批判は誹謗に過ぎないし、誹謗は暇人か無能であることの証明だぞ。続けろ。
お前な。
Shinjo frowned, dissatisfied, and gave up and flipped through the papers he was holding.
どこまで話したんだった？
壁砲の生徒を刺した男の 家族の証言。
ああ、男の家族が警察に駆けつけてきた時の第一声は、息子が人を刺すなんてありえないではなく、息子が外出するなんてありえないだったそうだ。
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting.
猟奇殺人が起こった日も絶対に家から出ていないと言っている。
Kunasato looked upward for a second as if lost in thought.
その証言信用してもいいとは思うな。男の作っているイカれたページが事件のあった時刻に更新されているし、まあそれが偽装と言い切れなくもないが、精神鑑定は
相変わらず救世主がどうのこうのと繰り返している。
メガロマニアか。
I guess they're talking about that blogger who I'm assuming right now was the guy who stabbed Kurisu, possibly. Kunasato frowned as if she was annoyed.
イラストレーターは2007年頃何をしていた？
2007年はまだ地方だ。九州だな。
確かか。
ああ、2008年末に東京に越してきて、その時高校で傷害の犯人と一緒になった。
なるほど、当てが外れたな。釣れたのは結局結界説なんかの妄想に逃げ込むやつらだけか。
Pardon? Suddenly she leaned back in her chair, seemingly bored.
結局そいつらは猟奇殺人に関しては白だったか。単なる力士シールの模倣犯の可能性が高いな。
模倣犯？
アリバイが確立している以上、まあある程度だが、事件との直接のつながりは薄い。間接的につながるとしたら力士シールに関することだけ。原作と絵に分かれていたということは、絵を描くのはイラストレーターの方だったんだろう。力士シールが最初に発見されたのは2007年頃の東京だが、その頃そいつは九州にいた。漫画で芽が出ず、承認欲から悪ふざけで力士シールの作者を名乗り、お互いに精神を病んで、片方は持ち前の画力を生かして力士シールに取りつかれ、もう片方は物語でも書いているつもりでそれを妄想のネタにした。
And now they're back at it again.
無論確証のない推測だが、どの道すぐにわかる。それよりも
What was more concerning was the fact that the man hadn't left his room for years. Would he really leave it just because he'd learned about a bunch of stickers appearing? And
東京総合病院か。
that was where the illustrator was kept. During the New Generation Madness, there were rumors that the hospital was involved with a certain religious organization that had been involved in that particular case. And it was also supposedly related to Koshin, the company involved in the restoration work that had resulted in security cameras all over town.
俺は正直半信半疑だぞ。こんないたずら書きみたいなシールが事件に関係しているなんて。
なら安心しろ。明日は別口だ。
Kunasato opened up a file she saved on her PC.
これは
明日、壁報の新聞部と対談を行う渡部の記事だ。
お前が影で接触して炎上を煽ったあのネット記者か？
Yeah.
ああ。
She nodded and then opened up a picture of the photo of the sumo sticker that was taken at the scene. Then she lined it up against the one in the article. Okay, so what I was going to point out is it kind of looks like there's something there on the left, like a figure. Shinjo stared at it for a moment and then he realized.
表情が違ってる？
渡部は今回のこと以外でも様々な現場に潜入しては大量のスクープ画像をものにしている。 その数があまりにも多いため、一部の人間が捏造だと言って専門家たちに調査を求めた。渡部は快く応じ、その結果、画像には一切改ざんの跡は見られなかった。
Shinjo figured out what she was trying to say. No way, he whispered to himself.
明日、有村に確認させる。もしそうであれば。楽しい文化祭になるかもしれないな。
Oh, it's bound to be fun regardless. Exhausted from all the work I'd been doing, I decided to use one of the meal tickets I'd been given. I headed to the cafeteria. But then I realized that I'd never used the cafeteria before, and had no idea how it worked. How long have we been here? There were a lot of loud groups that ate there, and I didn't like it. In the end, I gave up. Instead, I decided to go out into the courtyard to check on a thought I'd had. The wind chimes that had been set up for the Restoration Festival, and the wishes that were tied to them. Ari Mota had said it was a secret, but I was interested in seeing what she'd written down. Maybe I'd get a clue as to who she really was. So we're gonna sneak into wherever these are, and you know, something that no one is supposed to do, and you could probably easily get caught, and we're gonna peek in. I tried to find her name among the huge number of wind chimes. There were no clappers inside the chimes. With so many wind chimes, if there had been, it would have made an incredible noise. I saw several other messages as I searched. Please let everyone be happy, please don't let anyone be sad. There were a lot of platitudes like that. And then I found it. Arimura Hinai. It was just a single line.
本当のことが見つかりますように。
Huh? What did that mean? The truth about the earthquake? No, there was no truth to be found. An earthquake was an earthquake. Yeah, sure. There was an urban legend that the quake had been caused artificially, but there was no way that could be true. What had she meant when she'd written this? I turned around and saw a familiar face.
もうどこ行ってたの？ずっと探してたんだよ。電話しても繋がらないし。
Well, my heart raced a little when I heard that.
だからスマホは落としたんだって、お前も知ってるだろ。
そっか。
I dropped my phone at AH Tokyo General Hospital and still didn't have it back. No, I was probably never going to get it back. You know what? I'm sure we're going to get it at some point, and it's going to be in a creepy-ass way. They had it now. Yeah, they were in those photos. How could I miss that? The two of them that I'd seen in the pictures on the board in the club room. Of course I'd filled out the paperwork to have it shut off already. The phone itself was locked, so if they tried to use it anyway, it should wipe itself. So they probably wouldn't be able to see what was inside, but still, the idea of someone else, particularly someone else connected to the case, having my phone wasn't a pleasant one.
新しいの買った方が良くない？
まあ、そうなんだけどさ。
I'd spent the whole day reaching into my pocket and being surprised to find that it wasn't there. Only now that it was gone did I realize how much I depended on my phone. It was probably a good idea to do what she said and go buy a new one, but that phone was... connected to his new family.
なんでもない。それより何か用か。
そうだった。とにかく大変なんだよ。
Of course you do. Actually, she looked like she was in a big hurry a moment ago.
だから何が？
なん だからね、とにかく来て。
I was dragged off again. I'd lost count of how many times that had happened today.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様ケロン。
Huh? Those voices were from my class's project, the Garo Froggy Cafe. After they said their lines, my classmates all started to do some kind of strange dance. They were making a video that would be displayed in the center of the cafe.
だからオリジナルのゲロカエルは喋らないんだって。
Normally, I would have been forced to spend the day recording them. But since I had to help the student council, I'd been temporarily released.
で、これがどうしたんだ？
なんか壊れちゃったみたいなの、カメラ。
え？
She pointed to the camera that I'd set up.
音が出ないんだよ。それでみんな困ってて。
Sarika's tiny finger reached out and hit the play button. She was right, there was no sound from the camera.
変だな。今朝確認した時にはちゃんと。
I decided to start by checking the camera's settings. Oh, so that was it.
これ、誰かが設定いじっただろ。
どうなのかな。
音声出力がスピーカーじゃなくなってる。
I called up the right setting and changed the output method. When I switched it over, I suddenly heard loud laughter and yells coming from the speaker.
本当だ。
Sarika smiled. I felt a little relieved. If they hadn't been able to take the video, who knows what the rest of the class would have said about me. Probably nothing good.
皆さん、カメラ直りましたよ。撮影しますね。
It was never broken though.
じゃあ始めんぞ、カメラっ子。
はい、大丈夫です。どうぞ。
Since I was the camera expert, I was put in charge of the filming. What a pain in the butt. I don't want to have anything to do with this crap.
じゃあ行くぞ。せーの。
The loud music started to play again and they all began to dance. But then they weren't happy with the result. First, someone messed up the choreography. Then they wanted to change their positions. It went on and on. I only felt like doing a good job the first few times. They said it was a promotional video, but it was really just a rip-off of something they'd seen on Nikonia. No matter what I did, it wasn't going to turn out right. But they were still smiling as they danced.
何がそんなに楽しいんだろうな。
It's youth, man. The youth.
ごめん、間違えた。
もうだからそこは右だって右。お箸持つ方よゲロスケ。わかる？
I really didn't care. I hoped this would end soon.
タク、ダメだよ。顔に出てる。
じゃあお前が代わりにやってくれよ。
タクみたいにかっこよく撮れないもん。
おだてても無駄だぞ。
おだててなんていないよ。
Sarika gave me an easygoing laugh, like she always did. Oh, fine, she seemed to say. And then...
ねえ宮代くん、今までの見れる？
Suddenly a girl in a costume talked to me. What was her name? I felt like I talked to her before.
見れますよ。
あれ？ちょっと音が悪くない？
このカメラのマイクって音楽録音用じゃないんだそうです、田中先輩。
Tanaka. So that was her name, and yes, I'm pretty sure we've talked with her. Sarika was amazing. I was in the same class, and I didn't even know her name.
ふーん。ありがとう。あ、そういえばさ、新聞部、ワタヤンと対談するって本当？
Wadayan?
ニコニアの渡部さんのことですか？本当ですけど。
やっぱマジなの？ちょっとマジだって。
Why was she bringing everyone over here?
あ、
And suddenly I was surrounded.
マジかよ、すげえじゃん。
対談って何すんの？
さあ、よくわかんないんですけど。
Tanaka seemed surprised.
え？あの動画のことじゃないの？
I was surprised. Even Tanaka knew about it?
てかさ、新聞部っていまいち目立ってないけど、実はすごかったりする？
そんなことは。
If they're having an interview with Wadayan, that means, and Tanaka started to talk, and everyone started to listen. What the heck was going on? I knew that Kazuki's classmates and Ari Mota had talked about it, but I didn't expect my own class to get this excited. Was talking to Watabe that special?
つかよ、んなことよりもう一つの噂。お前、あれってマジなん？
Other rumor?
川原と殴り合ったって。
I almost reached for my cheek, but managed to stop myself.
はあ？マジで？
あ、そういえば少し腫れてる。
A chorus of wait, how, and why began. Guys, calm down. What was going on here?
すげえな、宮代。お前喧嘩なんかすんの？
Not intentionally.
いや、喧嘩ってわけじゃ。
で、あれだろ、宮代。川原ってことは女帝と関係あんだろ？
いや、まあそうですけど。
何それ何それ、もしかしてノノの取り合い？
マジ？かっこいいじゃん。
God damn, you gotta love gossip. Gossip, rumors, everything in between. Good old high school. I don't miss it. I couldn't take anymore. I went out into the hallway as the girls started to talk about romance. I leaned up against a wall and sighed. I could hear people in the classroom asking where I'd gone. I take it we didn't get far. Oh shit. My head hurt.
タク、大丈夫？
Sarika poked her head out of the classroom. I waved a hand and told her I was fine. And then...
人気者になったね、タク。
Not that he ever really wanted to be. Sarika was smiling. I had no idea what she was happy about.
お前な。
They were just talking about my interview with Watabe and my argument with Kawahara because it was a good excuse to get excited and have fun.
気づいた？
何が？
呼び方、カメラっ子から宮代になってたよ。
Did I?
宮代くん？
え？
Tanaka poked her head out from behind Sarika.
どうしたの？いきなり出てっちゃって。
トイレに。
あ、そっか。ごめん。
Tanaka scratched her cheek a little. She looked apologetic.
ごめんね。大事な対談とかあるのにダラダラしちゃって。ダンス、次でちゃんと決めるから。
はい、私たちも可愛く撮りますから、頑張ってください。
Sarika answered for me.
ありがとう。
As she turned to go back to the classroom, I found myself speaking to her.
田中さん。
何？
why was I saying this?
踊りに使ってる曲の音源、後でもらえますか？
それはいいけど、なんで？
最初のセリフ以外は踊ってるだけですから、セリフと音楽を別にして映像に重ねます。それで綺麗な音にできると思います。
そんなことこれからできるの？ありがとう。じゃあそれで。ごめん。トイレ早く行ってきて。
Damn, basic video and audio editing truly is impressive, I guess, to the high school crowd. She ran back into the classroom, excited. That made me nervous. I felt so tired. What a long day for him. Serica waved her cell phone strap at me happily. It made the same strange sound it always did.
だから何が嬉しいんだよお前。
タクがね、やる気になってるから。
別にそういうわけじゃない。ただ。
Even if it was cliché, for a moment, I thought this whole school festival thing might not be so bad. It's becoming a normie. And now it's nighttime. I opened the lid on my mountain view and took a big gulp. My head finally felt clear. Mountain View really was the water of life. Yeah, definitely. By the time I'd finished helping with the setup for the cafe, and the other things that the student council had needed me for, it was night. The air on the roof was a little cool on my skin. But still, all the preparations weren't finished, and the student council, including me and the other helpers, had been running around the whole time. I might end up having to stay the night.
勘弁してほしいよな。まったく。
何が？
そりゃいくら文化祭だからって何も止まってまで。
Huh?
お疲れ様。
クルス？
I knew that voice sounded familiar. I wasn't even surprised. For a moment, I doubted what I was seeing, but it was definitely Kirisu.
何やってんだよ。怪我は大丈夫なのか？
いやだ。あんまり重病人扱いしないでほしいわね。
But I could see her face twist with just a little bit of pain. Of course. She had only been stabbed 2 days ago. Wasn't it yesterday? Or maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't know anymore. Even I knew that she ought to stay in bed.
重病人扱いも何も重病人だろ。寝てなきゃダメじゃないか。
Whenever me or the other kids got sick or hurt, Kirisu was always the one to say don't push yourself too hard. It's okay to rely on the people around you. When I told her that, she chuckled.
覚えてるのね。
She seemed a little happy.
気になって少し様子を見に来ただけ。しっかりやってくれてるみたいで、ちょっと安心した。
大丈夫だよ。サボるわけないだろ。
勘弁してくれって言っていたのに。
それは。
Kirisu smiled, as if she enjoyed watching me choke on my words.
はい、これ。
Kirisu handed me a small bag. It was handmade from felt. Back when I still lived with her, Kirisu had made one for me, Yui, Yuto, and herself, each in a different color. Where had I put mine, come to think of it?
お弁当。あなたのことだから、どうせご飯もちゃんと食べてないんでしょ？
作ってきたのか？
おにぎりくらいだけどね。
She didn't have time to make anything more, she said. What was she thinking? Why would she do that when she was injured? I sat down and opened the bag, and there was a little lunchbox inside. There were 2 big Yeah, 2 big rice balls, a lightly pan-fried hot dog, and some tamagoyaki. She was right. None of that was particularly hard to make.
バランスとか全然で悪いけど。
Well, you can't exactly call his drinking habits healthy either, so I think this is totally fine.
どうしたの？
いただきます。
I suddenly felt really embarrassed. I decided to try and hide it by taking a big bite out of the rice ball. It was a taste I hadn't experienced in a while. And it was one I used to enjoy all the time.
ねえ、今日のこと聞いてもいい？
Kirisu waited for me to finish and then gently asked me. I looked up and saw that at some point, she'd started staring up at the stars.
今日一日何があったのか知りたいの。朝から何があって、あなたがどういうことをしていたのか。
生徒会の手伝いだよ。知ってるだろ。
具体的に聞きたいのよ。あなたの口から直接。
Well, you should probably watch these last 2 episodes of Chaos Child to really know that. She turned toward me. She seemed very serious about this. I didn't really know what she was thinking, but I felt like I had to give her a real answer.
和樹の手伝いをした。
和樹の？
うん。クラスの展示に使うパーツを運んでほしいって。
そう。和樹喜んでた？
多分。ああ、そういえばスルメくれた。
そう。他には？
有村さんに知らないクラスのパンフレット作りを手伝わされた。
有村さん？
Her eyes narrowed just a little. Ari Mota was involved in the case, so she probably didn't want me talking to her.
大丈夫だよ。本当にパンフを作らされただけだから。
そう。それだけなのね。
To be honest, I tried to talk to her a little bit about the case, but if I told Kirisu that, she'd get worried. So I didn't.
それで、他には？
Why are you getting closer?
あなたのクラスはどうなの？ゲロカエルン喫茶だったかしら？
ああ、それはなんとか形になったみたいだけど。
あなたが映像の担当なんでしょ？
Oh yeah, I nodded.
もうほとんど終わってて、残りは明日の朝。映像はもうできてるから、それに音楽を載せるだけなんだ。
朝で間に合うの？
十分だろ。
Yeah, honestly, that really shouldn't be difficult. And honestly, I hadn't expected to be working until the morning of the festival.
でも、今日は泊まり込みになるんでしょ？
Kirisu talked as if it was the most natural thing in the world. I almost couldn't believe it.
毎年こんなに忙しかったのか？文化祭って。
I'd never participated, so I had no idea that everyone was doing all this work.
まあね。でも今年は特別。復興祭も近いし、初めての3学年揃っての文化祭だから。
そっか。
We third-year students had been the first class at Hekiho Academy. This would be the first year that all 3 grades had a full class at the school.
もう一日中バタバタしすぎてわけがわかんなかったよ。
I'd been forced to carry so much stuff that I was getting muscle cramps, and then it was one problem after another. And talking to new people always made me nervous, and I'd had to do that a bunch of times. I was really tired. Mentally and physically.
何？
Kirisu saw me thinking back on the day's events and smiled.
それで？それで、あなたはどう感じたの？
Terrible. I'm aching everywhere. How did it feel?
大変だったよ。
それだけ？
It was like she could read my mind. Damn it. I felt just a little awkward as I spoke.
あのさ。
ええ。
うちのクラスとか結構いいやつもいた。
そうなんだ。
うん。明日の渡部との対談楽しみにしてるって。
そう。
あとカメラっ子って言っていたやつが宮代って。
うん。どう？タクル。
何が？
She looked like a mother giving a present to a young child.
事件なんか追わなくても結構楽しいものでしょ？
それは。
In all honesty, like, today truly was an ordinary day. Nothing went into a weird direction. But tomorrow, on the other hand, I tried to deny it, but I couldn't. That's right. Kirisu had come all this way, even though she was hurt, just to say this.
タクル、帰ってくる気にはなれない？
No?
父さんもユイもユウトもそれを望んでる。特にユイがね、あなたがお風呂掃除をしていなかったってうるさいの。
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, all the kids want Takuru back for is just to do all the fucking chores. I could imagine it. Yui was like a mini Kirisu. The women definitely had the upper hand in that household.
タクル、もう事件なんか追わないって約束して帰ってきなさい。手伝ってほしいことたくさんあるの。タクル、
ごちそうさま。
I put the lunchbox back in the bag, stood up, and handed it to Kirisu. Then I headed toward the door.
わかった。考えてみるよ。
そう、よかった。
I could hear Kirisu's footsteps as she tried to catch up to me. But the next moment,
クルス。
I heard a small moan and I turned around. Kirisu had crumpled to the ground, holding her stomach.
おい、クルス。
平気、大丈夫。
She was trying to force herself to smile, but there were thick drops of sweat on her forehead.
大丈夫じゃないだろ。
ごめんなさい。
とにかく帰るんだ。タクシー呼ぶから。
Think she needs a little bit more than a taxi here. I let her lean on my shoulder as we hurried to the front gate as quietly, but quickly as possible.
青葉インまでお願いします。
I got her loaded inside the taxi and told the driver where to go.
タクル。さっきのこと考えておいて。
Fine, I get it. I moved away so I could shut the door.
タクル。ありがとう。
何が？
何がだろうね。
Yeah, I wonder too, that's why we asked. God damn, so persistent. No, I'm just kidding. The door closed and the taxi disappeared down the road. Usually everyone called her the Empress, and she acted like my big sister. Now she looked weak, as if I was the big brother and she was the little sister.
あ、そうだ、ユイ。
I remembered Yui when I thought of little sisters. I needed to send her a message about Kirisu, but... I put my hand into my pocket and once again realized that my phone wasn't there. Damn it, how many times had this happened today? I'd have to ask Serika.
宮代？え？川原くん。
What does he want? Oh no. Had he seen Kirisu here?
何かあったのか？あ、いや、そうじゃありませんけど。そうか。
From the way he was acting, he probably hadn't seen her, right? If he had seen her, he wouldn't be acting this way. He'd probably blame me for putting too much strain on Kirisu and hit me again.
ほら。
Kawahara tossed something at me. I almost dropped it, but managed to grab it at the last second. It was a can of coffee.
飲めよ。いや、でも泊まり込みになるからな。はあ、どうも。
That's unhealthy. But so are his, other drinking habits. And probably a lot of other things in his life. He opened another can for himself and took a drink, and then looked around the courtyard. There were stalls lined up, each covered in flashy decorations. All the preparations were finished around here.
クルスが来れないって分かった時はどうなるかと思ったけど、なんとか形になりそうだな。うん。
What was going on? Kawahara kept glancing over at me, as if he was waiting for the right moment to say something. Eventually, he took a big sip of his coffee and said,
悪かったな。
He pointed to my cheek. I knew he was talking about hitting me.
いえ、悪かったのは僕ですから。
He began to speak hesitantly. Actually, you see.
あの日の次の朝、クルスから電話があったんだ。できればお前に謝ってほしいっつってな。そんなの気にすることないですよ。まあな。そりゃそうなんだけどよ。
Kawahara sighed, stretched, and leaned up against the school gate.
癖かもな。小学生の時からあいつは委員長っつうか、いつもリーダーみたいなことやってたからな。小学生の時からあんなだったんですか。
Both Kirisu and Kawahara went to the same public elementary school. I'd gone to a different private one.
とにかく面倒見が良くてな。みんなあいつのこと好きだったよ。特に俺とあともう一人。地震で死んじまったけど、南沢ってやつはいつもクルスと一緒にいた。3人でよくつるんでたんだよ。へえ。知ってるか？あいつ小学校の頃は毎年リレーの選手だったんだぜ。え？
I was really surprised. She didn't seem to be that bad at sports, but she certainly didn't seem to like them. She couldn't do a spin on the horizontal bar. He must have found my reaction funny because Kawahara continued in a more upbeat tone.
あの地震で大怪我してな。今はそうでもないけど、しばらくは歩くのさえ大変そうにしてたんだ。
I'd had no idea. When I'd woken up a year after the earthquake, I hadn't seen any sign of that. She'd probably gone through a lot of hard rehab while I'd been in a coma.
その影響で運動はほとんどしなくなった。一度だけ運動部に誘ったんだが、断られたよ。そうだったんですか。
Bit of an awkward conversation, but I think it's a good awkward conversation. There was a moment of awkwardness. I didn't know what to do. Come to think of it, I'd never talked with Kawahara like this before.
文化祭、盛り上げられるだけ盛り上げようぜ。あいつから任されたんだからな。
Kawahara turned away from me and walked back into the school building.
そうか。
I realized that he'd been acting weird all day because he was waiting for a chance to apologize. All right. And now we have a, I guess a new post here. What's a sumo sticker? What the fuck? Mysterious sticker that started appearing in Shibuya 2007. No one knows why. 3 eyes, 2 noses. Yeah. I don't like how they're, you know, on the faces of these people here. I just don't like them in general. They're very freaky.
それじゃあ消すよ。
Alright, well, we're going to stop it here. I believe this is an okay time to stop. I don't know if we're on the same day or if we've entered October 10th. I really don't know, but we definitely have recorded quite a bit here. And now that I'm in the menu, I'm noticing that things are different. I am now seeing that there are less faces. That girl's face is still up here. Or it's in the corner, it used to be on the side. There's a butterfly. So the main menu seems to change around a little bit. Or we're going to different parts of this wall that's in the background. I don't know. But anyways, we'll save it here. Next time, hopefully it'll be October 10th. We can get the craziness going. This was a very straightforward, simple episode, but I think a good one, you know? The thing with Kawahara, I feel like I have a different opinion of him based on how he acted. Sure, he's a kiss ass, but now we have more of a reason as to why he may be like how he is. So I can respect his actions just a teeny tiny bit. He's still a kiss ass and he kind of pisses me off, but I can have a little bit more of an understanding. And the thing is with Kirisu, I was going to say this earlier, but I decided to wait until the end. I don't know if her pushes on Takuru are healthy. Like, I understand that she's concerned. It's totally understandable why she's concerned, because he's practically family. But the way that she's just on his ass to try and get him away from the case, it seems like it's too forced. It's too fast. I'm a little unsure, but he did say that he would think about it. So, guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with all that. I'm sure none of that will work out, because like I said, October 10th, the day of craziness, is upon us. Tune in next time, and hopefully we'll begin that day of craziness. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.